And what's going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. We got ISG Football powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3, folks. We're the only show that combines traditional sports talk and gaming at the same time. We'll talk the latest in the world of the NFL. Got a lot going on with training camps open for all 32 NFL teams. Also, we got a Madden matchup as well. You see a couple of Madden players playing for cash and prizes as we come to you from Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. It is ISG Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football early in the week, ISG Basketball later in the week, folks. It's good to be here in the world of the NFL, folks. A lot going on. Training camps are open. Got QB battles. Who's going to get the Super Bowl 60? It all starts now as all 32 teams are set and getting ready to play preseason games. We just saw one last week as well, and all 32 teams are ready to go. Got the week 2, I guess, or week 1 of preseason. We had the Hall of Fame game last week. Now it's time for more preseason football. Folks, it's good to be here with the new home here. Shout out to the good folks here at Chubby's. Our maiden voyage here at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located here in Bayonne, New Jersey, where I trap at and hang out and live. 812 Broadway here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Folks, it is Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Got great food. Oh, the food is so good here. Good vibes and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand? Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, and dry rubbed and sauced as well. Got grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets, but the libations are definitely flowing. It's open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located Bayonne, New Jersey, 812 Broadway. Now let's go ahead and bring in the host, the other co-host for the show. And there's my guy, Jarrett Guarantano, to the left of me. Former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also with the Broncos and Cardinals, also with the UFL San Antonio Browns. Green 80! Green 80! 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Easy, easy, easy. Kill, kill, kill. Liz, Roger. Monday. Jared, why'd you do that, man? You got me again, dude. What's your problem, man?
Five got me. Listen, I can't be the judge. I can't be the judge anymore. I just have to clip this video, and I got to clip the stream, and I got to send it in to John Gruden and see what he really thinks. We got to put you on the board. We got to put every
spider to white banana
variation that you've thrown up, and we just got to have a reel for it.
Got to do more than the silent clap there, Larry. Okay, you got to put some more oomph into it. Okay, spider to white banana, all of that.
Oh, man. What about the crowd noise? Did it get you? It was pretty calm here, right?
No, it was calm here. It was calm. The R&B is off. No more Ushers going on. It was pretty calm.
Speaking of Usher, we're going to talk about him and the lawsuit with Shannon Sharpe, man, and the young lady from Chicago that was there, I believe, in London back in April. So we're going to get into that. You guys ready to go, man? First of all, let's bring it up Bordy as well. Andrea Richmond, a piece up A-Town. She's in the A-Town. Andrea, I hear you're going to the land. Is that right?
Oh, Cleveland. This is for you. I'm going to Cleveland, not for LeBron James purposes, unfortunately, not for any NBA journalists. It said NABJ, so NBA's in it. But
yes,
we're going
National Association of Black Journalists, NABJ. That's correct. Go ahead.
Yes, there's a conference there, so I'm going to go ahead and network, do my thing, and hopefully see if Cleveland rocks or if it's the Cleveland that Joe Kim Noah was talking about, unfortunately.
Hey, I remember, look, I used to go there. Hey, check out the flats. I was there during the whole LeBron era with going back and forth against the Celtics. It was a great time. I don't know about now. So good luck there in Cleveland. The mistake by the lake, the Brownies. We're going to be talking about the Browns. Here, you guys ready to go get this thing started?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown real quickly, folks. We get here and get set for our Madden matchup and talk the latest in the world of NFL. Shedeur Sanders going to start the Cleveland Browns preseason opener. That is on Friday against the Charlotte Panthers, the Carolina Panthers down in Charlotte. How about Micah Parsons requested that trade from the Dallas Cowboys? We'll get into that. Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant, their beef, it stems from the Dallas Cowboys. This is wild. Shannon Sharpe, $20 million defamation suit Serious stuff there. Lady from Chicago, we just talked about that. We'll get into all of that as well. Travis Hunter, on the depth chart, wide receiver number 1 for the Jags. He's going to be the starting receiver right now. Not a starting corner. We'll talk about that as well. And the Bucs just signed Teddy Bridgewater, 2 gloves heading down to Tampa. We'll talk about that. How about the rules here for the Madden matchup? We're going to see a couple of Madden players playing for cash and prizes here. NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. It's all Madden competitive game style. Head-to-head current roster like Cowboys, Rex. All 32 NFL teams are available, but typically they play with teams that we're talking about that week until the NFL season starts here in a couple of weeks here. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about the shmoney. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40, runner gets 10. If you win 4 straight weeks, you do get an NFL licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com to literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Also make office furniture, gaming desks, sofa stools, you name it. Got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also NCAA inspired chairs. And if you have any custom pieces, they can get those done as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady out there at Zip Chair on Strong Island. Check them out, zipchair.com. And how about the matchup here for the Madden players playing for cash and prizes? TreyDaBeast, he will be playing with the Cowboys, a young man there. Also another young man, FearTheHuskers. He will be playing with the Buccaneers. So we got the Cowboys and Bucs in this matchup. How about the profiles of these 2 young men? We'll start with the challenger. He is TreyDaBeast. Real name from the government, Trey Harmon, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Graduate of Langston University, 25 years of age. He was a 2021 Langston University ISG Madden finalist. Been playing very well here the last couple of months. How about the winner? The current champion, our King of the Hill. He's not the winner. He's got to earn it first. But he is the winner of the King of the Hill. He's the champion so far. Robert Neely from Omaha, 27 years of age, a civil engineer, currently working on the largest and tallest structure in the state of Nebraska and in Omaha. 43 stories there, so he's wicked smart. 6-time ISG Madden champ. And how about the standings here, folks? As we take a look at the Molly Pop picks, going to have our picks here. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Some 20 different varieties of grapes, folks. Molly Pop, taking a word about Sweet Storm. If you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, you got to understand you're getting high quality produce, folks. Make really good grapes. And also they got fresh juices online as well. Shout out to MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Andrea Richmond, she's got the lead, but whatever. Nobody cares. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in here. Just want to give a shout out to Andrea.
I care.
I'm sorry. I'm mad, man. You're running away with this thing, Andrea. I don't like it. Who you got?
Let's go.
You got boys. You got to fire the cannons.
Speaking of running away with it, hey man, I love the fact that Trey always smile gang. Okay, Bonnet gang. Shout out to the other Bonnet gang that I know, but also him. Shout out to the smile. Shout out to the peace sign. But one Robert Neely, he runs away with almost every game that he plays here in this league. So I am going to fear him and respect him because he's a Husker. Shout out to Fear the Huskers. We're going to Tampa Bay.
JG, you got boys or Bucks?
I fear the decision I'd be making if I didn't. So I'm going with
All right. We're all zagging. Usually you guys zig, I zag, but we're all zagging today. I've got Robert Neely as well. Give me the Bucks. But I tell you what, I want the bonnet. I want my guy Trey Harmon, man, to do the unthinkable, man, and shock the world. Let's go ahead and get this thing done. He sands the bonnet tonight. All right, guys, let's go ahead and lock this thing up. Let's go ahead and get the show started. TreyDaBeast playing with the Cowboys. Lock it up, guys. And how about Robert Neely, a.k.a. Fear the Huskers, playing with the Buccaneers. Good luck, guys. May the best man win. Let's play it out. ISG Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network, here from Chubby Sports Bar and Grill here in Bayonne, New Jersey. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go ahead and start this game. Good luck, guys. Go. And that pregame show, folks, brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. We'll be there next week. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Dock, and Scarsdale. Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with some 16 total bays. You got 15 bays and one huge, beautiful VIP suite. You got simulators and the suites there. It's where golf meets social, folks. The best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor Golf Lounge, meeting unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It's a true experience there. It is a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant. All in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're back here inside of Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, folks. Bayonne's favorite sports bar here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Literally, CBS Sports. ISG Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clinton, New Jersey, Route 3. They got some 100 stores in 20 states. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the right of me there. actually to my left there. University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also with the Broncos, Cardinals, and also the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. Got Andrea Richmond to the left of him. Actually, yeah, that is to the left of him. To the right of him, actually. Well, I get these always backwards. Yeah, it's the left of him. Yeah, not my right, Joe, the right. You're left. There you go. Andrea Richmond, she's in Atlanta there with the sports reporter from the ATL. Huskers playing with the Broncos. Oh, that is the Buccaneers, actually. He is the king of the hill. TreyDaBeast playing with the Cowboys. He's got the ball first. The challenger, we'll see if he can knock off our king of the hill. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Talk National Football League. We were just talking about it earlier. Cleveland Browns. Cleveland, this is for you. And this was for you, Cleveland. Shedeur Sanders, your rookie QB, number 12 in your program. Expected to start for the Browns, the preseason opener. He will start on Friday against the Carolina Panthers. And look, he's had 0 snaps with the first-team offense, and I believe 3 or 4 snaps literally all year against the number 1 defense. But he's going to get the job done. He's going to get that start. Got Dylan Gabriel out with the hamstring. Also, Kenny Pickett out with the hamstring. So they just signed and brought in Huntley a couple days ago. So he's going to get the start here. Exciting stuff. But JG, I'm worried here, man. He's going to get the start as well and run with the ones with the joint practices. Is this too much for him, or you think he's going to pull through and have a great outing on Friday down in Charlotte?
It's tough to say, Larry. Like when you look at all the factors that are put into place for him, like you look, and obviously he hasn't been running with the first team. It's going to be a lot of reps going into it. He probably is going to play majority of the game, probably 90 to 95% of the game.
Wow.
You get what Haslam just threw out there from within the organization. You obviously get everybody's eyes watching the game that are hoping, a lot of people hoping for him not to do very well. And you also get the fact that he's going to audition for the other 31 teams in the NFL, which is a gigantic deal. I think that's the biggest deal when it comes down to it. But if he goes into it with a neutral mindset of just saying, listen, I need some completions, let's play smart, take the shot when it's there. If not, find a running back, don't take any unnecessary hits. If he can stay neutral the whole entire game, I think he's going to put a lot of really good things on tape. And then who knows what happens. He stacks these preseason games and he's able to show the rest of the NFL what he could do. Hopefully he winds up being somebody's number 2.
Good point there. 144th pick in the 5th round. Of course, we know all the records that he broke at Colorado, 74% completion percentage. So here's a guy that's battle tested. Andrea, are you concerned, though, that maybe too much on his plate and not having everything that he needs as far as prep and being able to go in there, reps with the ones and things of that nature? Or is this an opportunity where, hey, grab the bull by the horns, you got the wrist flex, you're all excited, show everybody what you can do?
Hey, man, on paper, this sounds great. Hit him with a good wrist flex. If things go well, you're going to be playing for most of the preseason, which means you have a lot of reps, which is good on paper. But again, you have to realize all the context that exists around that. That's a pick. That's a little bit of context for what's happening on the screen. But unfortunately for Shedeur, he was 4th on the depth chart, I believe, before this was announced.
Yes.
He has not had a lot of reps inside training camp, inside the OTAs. I believe that he had a lot of different snaps, and he was actually doing very well in OTAs. But in
that was 9 for 9 the other day with a couple touchdowns. Only got to throw a touchdown at practice, I believe, a couple days ago.
Yeah, but when it comes to the reps with the ones, he just hasn't had a lot. And unfortunately, the quarterback position is all about timing, especially when you talk about those like timing routes, right? When you talk about things like slants, when you talk about out routes, when you talk about curls, like these are things where you need to make sure that you have a good rapport with the players around you and have an understanding. Even something as simple as like sitting in zone, that can be something where you have to just really have a connection with the quarterback and know if they really want to go with it or you want to sit or anything like that. So it is tempting for Shedeur Sanders, especially in this situation. You have an opportunity with an organization that has been a little bit weird with you. You want to go out, you want to ball out, but you can't do that because, unfortunately, as we talked about, as Jarrett just talked about, there are a lot of people who are hoping that he does not perform well. So he's caught into a really crazy situation where, yes, it is good to have all the playing time in the world, but it's not only about racking up good things because there's so many people, just as many people actually, basically waiting for him to fail as well. So an interesting situation. I just hope that he can come out on top of it.
Andrew just brought this up, JJ. A lot of people probably do want him to fail. There's a lot of people that are rooting for him as well. We talked about the owner, Haslam, basically said it wasn't my decision to draft him. He didn't want him, and he left it up to the front office and Stefanski and those guys. What does a good outing for him look like after this is all said and done down in Charlotte against Carolina, Jarrett?
I think obviously on short notice, from an organizational standpoint, I wouldn't be expecting a whole lot. I would like to see him around 60% completion percentage. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say any touchdowns, interceptions. It's preseason. That's kind of all irrelevant. But just seeing him being able to move the offense on possessions that they're scoring points, 3 points, 7, whatever it is, up and down the field. They can capitalize on some third down opportunities. I'm not looking for a lot. And like you said, like for him to be just thrown into the fire, and he has been their number 4 for quite some time, it's going to be tough. And you brought up the point before about Trey Lance and the amount of hype and a lot of good things that he got from Jim Harbaugh and just having the backing of a coach. Mm-hmm. As a quarterback, you need that in an organization, and it doesn't feel like the Browns are doing that so much with Shedeur. So hopefully his confidence is high going into this one, and he just maintains and has a neutral level thinking and can do the things that matters the most, which is just being on the field and being present.
Yeah. Andrew, your thoughts real quickly as the first quarter is over here and the Madden game is a 0-0 game here in the second quarter. What does it look like for you in about 10 seconds?
Confidence, baby. Okay, I just need him to play confident because, again, not a lot of people in that organization really feel like, and just like Jay-Z said, it's so important for a professional athlete in general to have confidence, especially knowing Shedeur's situation, 5th round pick when he was supposed to be drafted high. A lot of people in that organization don't really want him. I just want him to see him execute the things that he's well at good, or to show some things that people questioned, like the arm strength and everything like that, arm velocity. Those are things where I really hope that he thrives because, again, even though he has a lot of leeway with how many reps he has, he also has a ton of pressure just because of the circumstances around him.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Good luck to Shedeur as he embarks on his NFL career with the first preseason start. We'll be rooting for him, and we'll see how he does Friday night in Charlotte against the Carolina Panthers. Got a 7-0 ball game here. Cowboys leading. FearTheHuskers, our current king of the hill, our champion, middle of the screen. He has the lead playing with the Buccaneers. The challenger, TreyDaBeast, second possession here. Probably needs to try to get some points here on the board and stay close here in the second quarter. The first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, also here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, atmosphere, great affordable drinks. Libations, folks, are definitely flowing there Monday through Friday, happy hour, 2 to 6 p.m. Got the mariachi shows as well. Every other Tuesday, we'll be there on Thursday for ISG basketball. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends as well. That goes really hard there. Got the beautiful patio in the summertime here in Jersey and the NYC areas. All good there. The Golden Eagle, it has landed there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant.com. Oh, we're back here inside of Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, literally CBS Sports, ISG Football, the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the same time. Got my guy, Jarrett Guarantano, next to me, former University of Tennessee Volunteer starting quarterback, also the Broncos and Cardinals. Andrea Richmond right next to him. She's a sports reporter. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL. Also got a Madden game going on for cash and prizes here. The champion here, our current king of the hill, Huskers, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Bucks. He is on defense. Actually, he's on offense. He's got the ball back. The challenger, TreyDaBeast, playing with the Cowboys. He's on defense and down 7 here in the second quarter, less than 4 minutes to play. Back to the NFL topics, guys, as we talk the latest in the world of the NFL. And how about them Cowboys? And not the ones of the digital ones here, the electronic Cowboys on the screen. Jarrett Guarantano, a self-professed NFL and Cowboys fan there. The Cowboys, they're a hot mess, man. Micah Parsons, of course, late last week, requesting a trade from the Cowboys. Jerry Jones talking about he believes he had a deal with Micah, right? Because he looked him in the eyes and no handshake. It was based on eye contact and a handshake. No contract or anything of that nature. They haven't spoke since, I believe, last Friday. So this thing's kind of getting frosty. I don't know if Micah's going to go through this. Micah did say, I've made tough decisions. I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. My trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally. Do you believe him, Jerry Guarantano? Or will it be back there with Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys with that star on the side of his helmet? I say yes.
He's going to be wherever and whatever team pays him $40+ million. So I don't know if it's
no. It's going to be $41+ million because what? Our guy got 41, TJ Watt. So he's got to get 41.25, 41.5 bare minimum.
Come on.
Whoever pays him past 40, that's where he'll be. Now, the Cowboys organization is just completely lopsided. Like, I was super happy with the George Pickens. I was very happy with that. Now, the fact that they can't sign probably the best defensive player in football, if not top 3 or 4, and we're just causing problems, not talking to his agent, trying to make deals just by himself, talking about handshakes, eye contact, like, it's just complete dysfunction. And Jerry's kind of making it more about himself still. He's still at that age where he's still going in front of the cameras and saying whatever and just throwing it out there, which I just can't even, it makes me just, I don't even know. Every year it's the same thing. Now we're deciding whether we should pay Micah Parsons or not. Last year was Derrick Henry. I mean, the year before was probably a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who knows what it's going to be next year? Probably going to be talking about Dak in some sort of manner. But it's just it's always something. It's something new every year with the Cowboys, man.
Always.
Hey, Andrew, before we get started, let's hear from Jerry Jones, guys. This was him after Micah requested the trade. Here's the reaction from Jerry Jones. And basically, folks, he was like, don't lose sleep over it, Cowboy fans. Here's Jerry Jones talking about Micah Parsons' requested trade.
Again, that's negotiation. I've heard that so many times in my 30 years in the NFL about from not just players but agents. And, of course, we all understand contracts. We're under contract. That's what we're doing. We're looking at adjusting the contract, but we're under contract and we're in camp, and that's the way the rules are set up. But that is old stuff, 30 years of old stuff. Some of these issues we're hearing about trading, hurt backs, all that kind of stuff.
All right, guys, you heard Jerry Jones there. Look, he basically said, folks in the Cowboy Nation, don't lose sleep over this. So he feels good about it. But now he's basically saying, it came out today, well, I don't know if he's going to be here for the week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball's in his court. You have to ask Micah. I hear John B in the background here, late 90s R&B. Don't listen to what people have to say. That's what I'm thinking, Andrew. What's going on down there in Dallas?
Beautiful that song would play in the background.
They don't know about me and you and me.
I am sure that Jerry Jones somewhere is like singing that to Micah, and Micah, instead of like being on the other line, like, oh, I'm gonna listen to you, he's hanging up the phone right now.
Right.
Okay,
because it's based on eye contact and a handshake, not a real contract.
Again, like JG said, it's all about jury, okay? And Micah, on the other end, is talking about where the money reside, right? I'm going where the money reside. Where the money reside. If they're willing to pay 40 mil, go ahead and go to that, right? But I can't believe that the Cowboys, such a allegedly sterling institution that is supposed to be one of America's favorite teams, one of the most renowned football teams in the world, one of the most renowned sports teams in the world, can't sign the players that are good. It's not like this is someone like, there were questions about Dak Prescott, right? And I didn't believe them, but you could argue that Dak Prescott, maybe you could find someone better. Guess what? They held it out, but Dak ended up signing with him, right? Derrick Henry, he was a little bit older and coming off a not so great year, so you could argue about that. Micah Parsons, you mean the person who was holding down the defense the entire season, even when that defense had its ups and downs with injuries? Are you talking about one of the most premier players in the position, one of the most important positions in football? How can you Rubik's Cube your way outside of saying that man isn't important? Why? How can you? By having someone named Jerry Jones who only cares about himself and realize that, hey, people are talking about the Cowboys right now. How can I get the people going? How can I get some, how can I make it provocative? I know how I can do this. Let's make up some BS and hold Micah to the fire.
They are not in Paris, by the way.
You know what? Micah might escape their Paris the way that he treated him, okay? And I would not blame him.
Like, from the standpoint of how things left last year, season-wise, and like disappointments and what he was saying. Like, obviously, like 3 months ago, he's talking about we have a Super Bowl winning team, but from a year ago to now, I don't think that things have been going over very nicely for Micah and the Cowboys. And I think it's just, I think he's fed up. And like obviously everybody says they want to trade, whatever. Terry McLaurin wants to trade. That's not happening, right? Like, that's probably, he's going to be right back with Washington. But with Micah Parsons, there's going to be a lot of suitors. And it's not like you can sit there and say age or play or anything, because he's checked.
What is he, 26, 27, and literally one of the top 2 or 3 best pass rushers in football?
He has 5-6 more years worth of it. So minimum.
He's not even in his prime. Prime is 28 to 30, 31,
and
32.
Again, the most important position outside of quarterback, too.
Pass rusher. So I think that, like, realistically, disrespect his agent, who is one of the most prominent agents in the NFL. I think it just literally came out that he's the best agent in the NFL.
Right. Won't even talk to him. Won't even talk to him. Crazy. That's why you have an agent, man, to be a buffer. So you look, I appreciate Jerry Jones for having these personal relationships. Dion, Emmitt Smith. Oh, it's cool, but you got to do it the right way. You wouldn't do business like that. He's a billionaire. He knows better than that, JG. Come on.
1,000%. But he's also getting up there with age, and he's kind of starting to lose. I don't want to score, but he's starting to lose the marbles a little bit there. So, like, I'm expecting to see some things just flying out soon, like him just saying whatever. And I'm not surprised by his antics. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just not very surprised by his antics.
Andrew.
Right on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I'm saying he's just right on par with his antics. Like, he's been kind of a little bit of a wild man the past couple of years. Like, just for this to continue, like, and he's also getting older, and Cowboys weren't as good last year, or whatever it was. Firing the head coach. Just a lot going on over there in Cowboy land.
Yeah, you got a young head coach, man. Got Shotzi there, Schottenheimer. Andrew, in 10 seconds or less. Will he be a Cowboy this year? I still say that.
I hope so. But I do know one person in Texas
Kodak
who
Black
loves this. And it's CJ Stroud, because I know that he's ribbing the heck out of Micah in the background, baby. I know CJ's giving him all the hell in the world. So shout out to CJ Stroud. He's laughing at this. I know.
Man, boy, they haven't spoken since Friday. Look, simmer down now. It's going to calm down, and I think things are going to be okay. I'm hoping they are, for Jarrett's sake anyway. For his nerves.
We both can't be in hell, JG. Like, one of us has to shine, man. Honestly, you too, Larry, because it's not like the Patriots are good.
Look, we on our way, man. We want to come up. Hey, you know what, Terry McLaurin? Come on to Foxborough, baby. We'll take it. We got the money to pay you. We got like $65, $70 million in cap space still left. Speaking of hell right now, TreyDaBeast going up against a hell of a player right now. And Huskers up 17-0, and he's got the ball again, as they would say up in Canada. 17-0 here in the third quarter. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Corner Square Pizzeria. Shout out to those good folks at Corner Square Pizzeria, 956 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Literally about, 9 blocks up the road here. Changing the pizza game, folks. One slice at a time. Great people eat great pizza. That's their moniker there. Shout out to them. They have pies, sandwiches, appetizers, and sides, salads, and desserts. And how about Barstool owner Dave Portnoy there? He came through recently, gave them a great score, I believe 8.3. That's really good. One bite of pizza, he loved it. Also he ate the famous cheesesteaks as well. Go see the owner, Paulie, and the son, Peter. Tell them I sent you. Check them out, cornersquarepizzeria.com. And we're back here inside of Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere here. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. ISG Football, the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the same time. And speaking of good vibes, I got a good show going on here. Not a great game. We need TreyDaBeast to pick it up here. Got Jarrett Guarantano below me on the right-hand side there, playing. He's actually a former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also with the Broncos and Cardinals. Andrea Richmond, she's an Atlanta sports reporter. Bottom left there, Huskers playing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he's been firing the cannons, a couple of touchdowns and a field goal. He's up 17-0, and the ball around midfield. The challenger, TreyDaBeast, playing with those. How about those Cowboys? Right now, not a lot about those Cowboys that we can talk about. Down 17-0. Back to the NFL topics. We're talking about those Cowboys. Nicki Minaj versus Dez Bryant. Who knew Nicki Minaj versus Dez Bryant would be on the bingo card here.
Where do we live, bro?
You got to throw up the X and Barbie. I mean, that's what we're doing here. They got a little beef. I mean, this is crazy. Jerry Jones recently called out Jay-Z and Rock Nation for how they handled Dez's contract back in the day. I think that was like 10, 11, 12 years ago. Jay-Z stopped talking apparently to Jerry, and Jerry said he couldn't get into contact with them. They said this is, I guess, comedic or comical. That never happened. Dez got on social media, basically said, all right, guys, you want more story time? She got on social media like, oh, I want story time. How about story time with Rock Nation? She's got a feud with Rock Nation and Jay-Z. She says they owe $200 million title, all that good stuff. He says, oh, Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry, Miss Nicki, I don't want no beef. She's like, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you do, blah, whatever. How about you fight my husband for $10 million? I'll beat your husband's butt, blah, blah, blah. Whoa!
What is happening? What is happening?
How did this escalate, Andrea? Come on, you know about the culture. Talk to us.
I legitimately don't know. I saw this on the timeline and I was like, okay, obviously they're quote tweeting each other a lot. Let me go ahead. We're probably going to talk about this. Let me go through the quote tweets. And every quote tweet, I get deeper and deeper and deeper. I legitimately have no idea what happened. Like, Dez Bryant literally said, hey man, I'm a big fan of your work. This doesn't have to be honorary. But Nicki Minaj right now, she's fighting everybody. Right now, she's swinging at Ghost, all right? At the remnants of Ghost right now. Because she's fighting every single thing that's in her way. Anybody that mentions her, that talks about her, even like she was cool with Ice Spice, she's turning on her too. I don't know what's happening with her. We talked about Stephon Diggs and about how he was doing things on a boat. Well, guess what? She must be doing even strong things because she's crazy right now. And it's not only her talking about her cousin's testicles, it's also fighting everybody. Yeah, hey, man, she was talking about, all that vaccine stuff. I don't know. She's crazy. She's crazy right now. I don't know what's happening with her.
All I know is she said my husband and her husband, by the way, Kenneth Petty. I know Dez was talking. She was talking about Dez about, hey, you beat your mama up and, the charges about that and stuff of that nature. And, of course, Dez was talking about, your husband's a pedophile or sex offender or whatever, allegedly or reportedly. JG. How? Only the Cowboys get people to feel this way and talk like this, man.
This is a Cowboys.
I'd say that just like Andrea said, like I saw this on social media and I literally went through every single quote tweet from the beginning all the way, and I was just mind blown. Like I'm like, Dez didn't even want problems. He didn't want anything.
He made it very clear, Miss Nicki.
But I don't know, maybe his gift that he posted threw her off, and she was like, "Nah, he's mocking me." She wants war with everyone. Like, I mean, she might get after Larry for all we know. Like, after this, I posted.
I ain't said nothing about Barbs. Nothing.
No, Barbie might have to get after. I don't know what's her next move, but she wants problems, and her husband is gonna have to back her up now. You know how it gets down. You know how it goes with.
Ed, come back here, man. Shout out to Ed. This is the owner of Chubby's, man. Tell the good people here. Hello, this is Ed, man.
Hey, everybody.
Ed, what's up? Hey,
come by and check out Chubby's Sports Bar, the best sports bar in Bayonne, New Jersey. Love my guy Ed. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Ed, what do you think about Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant? What do you think about Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant? They got a little beef. What do I think about Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant? They got a little beef. Nicki Minaj and Dez Bryant.
He's like, who?
He has no idea. He's a boomer like me. Nicki Minaj.
No, because you have to be chronically online in order to understand this, because nothing about this makes sense.
I can care less.
There's no correlation.
Yes.
Ed said, I'm 60, I can care less. That's kind of how I feel too, but go ahead. The world's talking. Go ahead, guys.
No correlation. I don't know. Nicki Minaj is talking big game for her husband, and he's just going to have to step up to the plate. Like, who's next? I don't even know who's going to be next, but he has to be ready to fight everybody at this point. She's going to be, come fight him. Like, I mean, hopefully he can fight. Cause...
What is her people call it? You got the Beehive for, Beyonce. You got the Swifties for Taylor Swift. What is Nicki Minaj's people called? The Barbs?
The Barbs. Okay. The Barbs. And honestly, they're just as toxic as Beehive and K-pop stands and anything like that. So I'm telling you guys, like, especially you, JG, like, you better hide. We need to go on protection status after this, because we are going to be enemies of the state right now.
Guys, in the beef, we're pulling for you, sister. We're pulling for you, brother. We want everything to work out. 24-8 ball game here, started the fourth quarter. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. 812 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere here. That was Sunday. A soul, a brunch, a day party. It was lit here. Shout out to Ed and all those guys. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand right here at Chubby's? Bayonne's top right burgers, wings, dry rubbed and sauce. Got grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. It is Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Got Jarrett Guarantano right next to me, former University of Tennessee volunteer quarterback. Also got Andrea Richmond. She's a reporter down in Atlanta, sports reporter in Atlanta. We're the only show, folks, that combine traditional sports and gaming. Got a Madden game going on here as we talk to ladies in the world in the NFL. Huskers are king of the hill, our champion. Got a 16-point lead here in the fourth quarter. He's got the ball and the lead. Bottom of the screen there. TreyDaBeast playing with the Dallas Cowboys, needs a couple of stops, a couple of scores here. He's down by 16, 24-8. All right, let's get back to the NFL real quick. The guys, Shannon Sharpe. We talked about him for weeks now. Of course, we know about the settlement with the this is the rape case there, the misconduct there, the sexual misconduct there. $50 million, I believe they settled. Unspecified amount. There's some talk, $15 million. I saw $23 million. We don't know, but he definitely settled that case there. Now, Shannon has been sued. Now, this was only a couple of weeks ago, that settlement. Literally 2 weeks later, being sued $20 million for defamation by a young lady in Chicago. Her name is Jamalita Tillman, I believe, from Chicago. This was filed in April, basically, this lawsuit for defamation, and moved to federal court last week. Of course, she had that viral moment with Usher back in London at one of his concerts, whatever, they did the thing. And I guess, Shannon, reportedly, they mentioned that she was no longer married and was getting divorced because of those actions there at that concert. Your thoughts here, Andrew? Once again, we've got to talk to you and turn to you for the culture here. Is this a frivolous lawsuit, or she's got something here with the defamation? This one's tricky because he's got a podcast and she's suing Shay Media, Unc and Ocho as well, and others. Your thoughts here?
When it rains, it pours, and obviously Shannon Sharpe has not done a great job of crossing his T's and dotting his I's when it comes to other legal stuff. So this is where a lot of other people are saying, hey man, let me see if I can get something too. It's unfortunate because Shannon Sharpe has been repeatedly told about his actions going back to the rape lawsuit, in which 4 different people on his podcast told him, hey, you better slow down, you better not get out of pocket. And unfortunately, in this case, it's not necessarily the same, but it just goes to show you that, unfortunately, when you do a lot of things and you don't listen to the people around you and you don't follow advice, you don't listen to people who have your back, it can rain and it can pour, and it has been an onslaught for Shannon Sharpe. Will he probably get out of this? Yes. But
out of it, what, like in a settlement? Is that what you're saying?
Whether it be in the settlement or whether it means getting out of Dodge of this completely with the legal process, go ahead. But unfortunately, he did not settle in the last case until a little bit later and discovery was found. So in case he has any other bones in any other,
there was talk 5 to 10 million beforehand, and she got double, almost triple that.
Yes, in case there are any other bones or secrets that he needs to hide, I would just go ahead and pay this too. Unfortunately, obviously, you don't want people hitting at your pockets, but you don't know what other things might come out of the discovery process. It's already hurt you before. You don't need any more hurting again. Yeah.
JG, your thoughts here? Is this defamation? What do you think? This is tricky. I mean, it's a podcast. Look, I mean, to her credit, allegedly, reportedly, she's been saying she tried to get a retraction from them. She tried multiple times to get them to take this back, and they didn't. They ignored her. Is that going to be the thing that bites him in the butt?
I think so. Like, obviously, it's just messy. I don't know if it's freedom of speech. Obviously, it's a podcast, so he has a lot of viewers, and he's saying it to a lot of people. Like,
they're treating him like legacy media, basically.
The fact that he wouldn't retract it or say sorry, that he shouldn't have crossed the line there, or shouldn't even have hit the point, like, that is just, it's the fact that it's gotten to this point, and obviously who knows if that's actually true that she had reached out to them, like who knows, the background information, whatever it is. I didn't look at the court documents, but the fact that he wouldn't retract or say or apologize, it's just, he's just living bad right now. Like I just see like just continuous mistakes happening with him, and maybe staying off the grid a little bit for like the next year or two would be smart with Shannon.
Oh, wow, staying off the grid. So this lady, she, I believe, does some things with the arts there. She works for an organization, also some homeschooling as well. Look, she's serious. She's like, I want my name back, and I mean what I say. So she seems like she's a tough cookie. She's not backing down. Boards, go ahead.
Ego is the fall of men. Ego is the fall of men, and when your ego is checked, some people, they go ahead and they double down with it, and unfortunately with Shannon, he unfortunately did, and that arrogance is causing him to hurt in multiple ways. Like JG said, it's probably best to just chill as much as possible and rectify as many wrongs as you have, because it's only going to be spotlighted and magnified in a million ways, especially people love to punch people while they're already down. Shannon, rectify as much as possible. Abort. Do not pass. Go pay everybody right now, or else you will pay consequences, okay? You're going to pay either way. If it has to be money, so be it, but just make sure that people won't forget all the wrongs that you've done.
Yeah, look, if he didn't do it, man, and he doesn't feel like he needs to, that's part of the legal system that we have. He's got a right to be presumed innocent. And that's what I'm going to do right now. But this is a tough one though. Like, if she's correct and these judges agree with her, and maybe get a trial or something like that. Now we're in trouble, because I keep thinking, we said reportedly and and allegedly. That might not be enough. So someone calls us like, "Hey, y'all wrong." I'm like, "All right, prove that we're wrong." Okay, my bad. We take it back, dog.
Right. I apologize for everything I've ever said on camera right now. Here.
No, but we'll keep an eye on that. Of course, Shannon Sharpe obviously is not going to be going back to ESPN. We talked about the original lawsuit, the rape allegations, the sexual misconduct that got settled. So hopefully everything will work out for Shannon. Like I said, I went to his party a few years ago at the Super Bowl. Man, I like him. I enjoy their content. I watch their stuff as well. I'm rooting for the brother. I want to see him do well. Hopefully his house gets in order. We don't know what the hell's going on. So look, I just hope it works out for everyone, and even for the young lady, Miss Tillman. Hopefully, she's made whole on it. If there's something that happened, I guess we'll leave that up to the legal system and the judges there. All right, guys, we'll keep it moving here. 30-8 ball game here. Less than 2 minutes to go. TreyDaBeast down big. Got to score here, and it needs a miracle, right? Needs a couple of onside kicks or something. Down by 3 scores. Real quickly, Travis Hunter, guys. Jacksonville Jaguars. Travis Hunter. Depth chart just came out for the Jags recently. Travis Hunter, wide receiver number 1. So he's going to be starting at wide receiver. Remember, he's a unicorn. Plays both ways. Won a Heisman at Colorado. Now, as a cornerback, as a defensive back, he's second team. Some might say third team. It said this guy or him. So I would say they're both second team, because it can be and or. Your thoughts here, JG? Second string corner, at least starting wide receiver. That tells me. And by the way, he played both at training camp today. Spent a lot of time on both sides of the ball. They're looking at him like we thought, which is a wide receiver first, and then as a corner second.
Yeah, I know. It's tough to manage and see what they're really trying to do here. Initial reaction as him as a starting wide receiver, I don't like it. Like, I think that he's a significantly better corner and defensive player than he is offensively. I just don't see it. I mean, obviously it's going to be
a lot of people believe that he's probably better as a receiver. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's tough. I think he's just too raw of a route runner. Obviously, he's very good with the ball in his hands and does a lot of good things with tracking the football. But when you look at it as a complete wide receiver in the NFL, you have to be able to do multiple things, be able to maintain your body, and it's a lot of running. It's a lot of wear and tear. You're getting hit across the middle. You're also trying to make tackles at corner. It's just really tough. And I mean, Devontae Adams said it best today. Like I was reading what he was saying. He's like, I just can't even fathom that this is a possibility, right? Like, the NFL is meant for people to get banged up, right? So you're looking at injuries, and you're looking at these sort of things happening throughout a season. Now you're going to double this kid's workload, or even if you try to half and half it. So then if he's half offense, half defense, so then mentally, where is he at? So it's just a lot going on. And obviously, I don't want to jump to conclusions on what they're trying to do, because they have to put him somewhere. I mean, what are they going to put him in? Wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5? They're not going to do that. It's just very confusing to me that they would have him as wide receiver, I guess, 2, right behind Brian Thomas or whatever it is.
Right.
They would have him as a third corner. Maybe he's a nickel. What is he doing? Is he playing outside? Who knows? Right.
No, it's going to be very tricky. Like I said, he's got to major in something, and that's the problem. Like, you know how it is in those NFL rooms. But look, he did it in college, but it's even, it's like double that in the NFL, man, where that is your job. And not to say it's not in Division I, because clearly with NIL and the way these the big money programs are with those Power Fours, it's almost like a mini NFL. But like, it's just so much time, man, with game planning and stuff like that. You can't be 2 places at one time. So you got to major in something and minor in something. That's what I'm saying. Andrew, your thoughts real quickly about 30 seconds before we move to the next topic.
Especially in his first year. It's a lot to throw on his plate. Again, like JG said, I will echo that. I feel like he is more special on the defensive side of the ball because of his ability to track the ball, because of his ability. His ball skills are special for a corner. His wide receiver skills not as special, but this is what the Jaguars need, especially because they're trying to fortify their investment in Trevor Lawrence. It's about time that he has a big year. So any help is great. At least he's not first team when it comes to defense, because that's extra impossible. So they're not trying to solve everything in the world. So that's good. But it still might prove to be too much. Hopefully, again, only specialized packages for Hunter as he goes into his first year. And then we can test the waters a little bit more in subsequent months.
We're watching to see if he's going to play this weekend as well for the Jags as they open up their preseason as well. But keep an eye on Travis Hunter, wide receiver 1, cornerback 2 right now for the Jags with their their first depth chart. Real quickly, guys, about 30 seconds. Real quickly, both of you guys a piece. Teddy Bridgewater, hey, congratulations, man. Of course, played with the Lions last couple of years. Was a high school coach down in Florida at Miami Northwestern. Signed with the Bucs this week. This is exciting. Going to give them some experience in their QB room with, I think, your boy Mayfield, when he got a broken hand or a messed up hand or something like that. He got surgery. He had surgery or something like that. He's going to be out for a little bit, but he should be back for week 1. You guys' thoughts here? We'll start with you, JG, real quickly.
Yeah, I think obviously it's a really good decision for the organization. You look at it, they have Baker, Kyle Trask, and Teddy. So I think that's a really good QB room.
Yep.
Obviously, it's exciting for Teddy's high school and the boys that he was coaching. Obviously, they probably wish that they got another year out of him. But people just tend to ruin those type of things. And obviously, we see Teddy has a great future with coaching after his playing career, but he still has some juice left in the tank. So maybe we'll see. Maybe he'll get another shot. Maybe he'll get traded. He's also closer to home in Tampa, so that's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, Andrew, about 10 seconds. Go ahead.
Baker losing one hand. Well, guess what? You got 2 gloves to go ahead and save you.
I got 2 gloves.
2 gloves.
One for the what? And one for the plug, right?
And one for the,
plug, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, something like that. Unfortunately, it's not for the high school students because they hate community service. So Teddy still has a coaching career ahead of him, like JT said. But man, I wish he could have saved them kids. At least he can save the Bucs' future chances. So
he can still coach from the stands like he did a few years ago. So that's what we got to root for Teddy Two Glove. All right. Matt, game is over. Our King of the Hill moves on, winning with the Buccaneers. The fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, a craft brewery there in JC, producing ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere right there, folks. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. And curated good times made right there in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room, hosting a variety of events. Also got the rooftop as well. You can watch and show. You've seen us there as well. We'll be there, and then I believe next week we'll be there for ISG basketball. So we'll talk more about that. Shout out to the good folks there, Don and everybody. We'll see you, man. Some 20 different varieties of beers there. 902brewing.com. We're back here inside Chubby's Sports Bar here in Bayonne, man. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, literally CBS Sports. ISG Football here, the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee starting quarterback, and also with the Broncos and the Cardinals. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Huskers, our King of the Hill, wins again. Played with the Cowboys, played against the Cowboys and beat them. Played with the Buccaneers. Huskers, your thoughts here, man? A little wonky there early on, man, but it seems like, man, once you got that lead and pulled away, things worked out in your favor.
Yeah, he kind of ran an unorthodox offense, so it took me a little bit to get used to that. But we got some stops early. Just played a good, efficient ball, kept it on the ground, gave Bucky Irving his touches, and then we were just able to put up some points.
Early interceptions, man. How big were those, and how crucial were those for you?
Oh yeah, they're big. I feel like just like after that first stop, I was able to just kind of coast the rest of the way. Yeah, like I said, that once I got used to his move the ball around, kind of spread me out offense. I was able to get kind of in a groove on defense and then just play efficient on offense.
When you say coast, what does that mean in your terms?
Just kind of running the ball on first down, stay ahead of the chains, safe passes, kind of stuff like that.
Okay. It's almost like playing with the lead, man, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Just don't lose it. All right, man. Well, look, you're back in and winning, and we'll see you next week, man. Also with college football as well. Guys, if you want to be like Huskers and also TreyDaBeast and win some money, join us here on our Madden League. Here on ISG, it's 13 and up, all online, cash and prizes. That's what you can win. Weekly King of the Hill format. It's the ISGshow.com/Madden. Once again, if you want to win money and play for cash and prizes, all online, and just 13 and up, the ISGshow.com/Madden. The Post Game Show brought to you by our good friends. Our title sponsor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill in Clifton, New Jersey, Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish in 1943, drawing their inspiration and identity from their origins there in the Chi, Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They serve pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Also, they got craft beers, great cocktails, and for you health nuts out there, vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, guys, it's been a great show here. Our first one at Chubby's Sports Bar in Bayonne, New Jersey. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks for Huskers. Our current King of the Hill, we'll see him next week as well. Andrea Richmond, peace up, A down. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We'll see her later in the week for ISG basketball. Our guy, Jarrett Guarantano, from the University of Tennessee, a volunteer starting quarterback. We'll see him next week, twice a week, college football. Can't wait for that. Green 80. My guy, man, Jarrett Guarantano. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm Larry Ridley. CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG Basketball, ISG College Football. We'll see you later in the week for ISG Basketball. That'll do it here from Chubby Sports Bar in Bayonne. Thanks for watching ISG Football, powered by Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Have a great week, folks. Bye-bye.